Siemaneczko, zaczynamy kolejny odcinek z L.A. Zostaliśmy zdegradowani do Wydziału Podpaleń, a koleś coś grzebie w urządzeniu, którego nie ma w ręku. I wygląda to co najmniej dziwnie. Wszyscy bekę cisną.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective.
Aha, to się dowiedzieliśmy.
Both of you. Get out!
Need a drink. I got the jitters again. Guy gave his wife a tap. Say all's fair in love and war.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Zobaczmy stroje. No, outsider, czyli najgorszy. A ja będę dalej kozak.
One of these days. You watch the Ham and Galahad fight. It's a mess that was. Anyway, that's the cop who caught the guy.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Widzę, że dużo sobie gadamy. Dobra. Jedźmy, zobaczmy.
How long have you been working arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
This is how it's going to be, partner.
I already told you, I don't do partners. I see you walking into the station, chest puffed out, a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Czyli koleś nas nie lubi, no. Świetnie. Gorzej być nie mogło. Jak upadek, to konkretnie.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home with us.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Dirty cop from the newspaper. Remember the dead lady you found under the train? Sulfur case. Booked some barflies for the murder.
To była instalacja chyba, tak? Jednak mówi, że gra solo. Aha, no to tak. No. But.
Probably nothing.
Nie no, but to już sprawdziliśmy.
Seems irrelevant. Junk.
Skoro mówisz, że junk to junk. To już mieliśmy.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead? That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at him.
A trochę tak naciągane, że rozwód. Przecież rozwód mógł się normalnie wydarzyć. Uskarżony i...
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
A weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
No dobra, no.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Okej.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Pytanie, czy ja ci mam uwierzyć? No dobra, no uwierzmy.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Sprawdźmy tą loterię.
cop. Tried to poke me in the nose.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks for your help.
No dobra.
We could hit the travel agent or try this suburban lead.
Sprawdźmy to drugie miejsce pożaru.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Szorstka znajomość. Myślałem, że zaraz tym było gorzej.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
O kur...
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Zgadzam się. Jeżeli chodzi o postawę Phelpsa, to zgadzam się z naszym koronerem. Zegarek to mnie najmniej. To tak sama książka? No za dużo to się tu chyba nie dowiem. nic nie da. Widzisz tu coś? Tu nic nie ma. Teoretycznie coś powinno być. O! Insta hit.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Oho. Podpalacz.
Stop! LAPD! We got an idea on the firebug. Stop right there!
Dawaj go, dawaj go. Teraz go dorwę, teraz go dorwę.
A family died in that fire. We need to ask them questions. How dare you! I got you now, mother...
I je po ścianę, tak jest.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Śrubokręt.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
No to nic nie mówi.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
No to się dogadali. Ja bym chciał jeszcze poszlaki. Bilet. Czy to jest też... Jedziemy.
We must be strong enough to defeat and thus forestall any such attack. For these reasons, we need well-equipped, well-trained armed forces, and we must be able to mobilize rapidly our resources in men and material for our own defense should the need arise. Let us have the will.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
May the Lord strengthen us in our faith.
My jesteśmy tylko w podpaleniach.
To lead the people of the world in His ways of peace.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network. You hear him in musical films.
Ogólnie chciałbym wam powiedzieć, że zbliżamy się mocno do końca tej gry.
Big Joe Turner.
Bo oprócz tego, że Wydział Podpaleń jest ostatnim, to pozostało nam kilka spraw. Nie wiem, chyba 3 sprawy są w tym wydziale.
Up ahead, take a right.
Świetnie.
What are you doing?
Ła, nie wierzę! Przefarbowany i to chamsko. Jaka grafika, proszę bardzo. Jaka witrynka, wszystko elegancko. U nas w Polsce już tego skrzydła by dawno nie mieli.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Dobra. Czego szukamy? Oni mieli skancelowane. Ale Stephensi też tu są.
Here they are. Stephens.
Stephensi byli.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of L.A.
No dobra, no.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Czy na pewno to jest wyciągnięty z kapelusza? Koleś mruga. Nie mrugał wcześniej.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Czyli co? Wychodzi, że jednak ktoś tutaj...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right.
Fundusz.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban stores?
Great partners must think alike first.
Za dużo nie mamy na nich, ale sprawdźmy to.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Co, wracamy? Chyba, że tutaj coś trzeba było. No dobra. Rozejdźmy się tutaj, bo tylko to nam zostało.
Dirty cop from the newspaper.
Trochę wywaliło dalej.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Nic nie ma. Rozejrzmy się. Tak jakby tu rozsadziło.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Matthew Ryan, proszę bardzo. Czy coś jeszcze tu znajdziemy?
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Dobra, czyli tu mamy... Tu mamy zamknięte.
You can drive.
Fine.
Tak jest.
Where are we headed?
Może też gdzieś jest ta puszka. A my za szybko wyjechaliśmy z miejsca. Nawet tego auta nie zauważyłem, że poszło. Tu musiało dojść do wybuchu, tak? Dostało po dupie też auto. Chyba, że jest jeszcze gdzieś miejsce, gdzie to mogło... Nie wiem, tu jest wszystko ok. Coś tu rzuciło. Buda? Nie ma nic. Fragment rurki. Nie no, na moje wychodzi, że wszystko tu mamy. W środku to nic nie będzie. No musimy mieć cokolwiek, żeby połączyć oba miejsca ze sobą. A na razie nic takiego nie mamy. Ale muzyczka gra, czyli coś jeszcze jest tu do znalezienia. Tu rura jest i ją wygięło. Tak.
So what next?
Co mi powiedziałeś? Jeszcze tli, książka to już ją sprawdzaliśmy.
What do you think?
No powiesz mi coś? Tu jest kuchenka, tak? Tu jest rurka. Komin. Też jest fragment instalacji.
I'll bet the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
No dobra, czy tu coś zostało nam w tej lokalizacji? Dobra, mamy obie zamknięte. Dobrze wiesz, żebyś prowadził. Mamy pewne poszlaki odnośnie tej loterii. Że to ten fundusz ich wykopuje.
We came as soon as we could. I used to be indecisive.
Lynch.
Now I'm not so sure.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Inny gość.
Huh.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Oho. Wiadomo, że to będzie na końcu. No kolego. To zostaw.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Nie mam bladego pojęcia.
Try again, Boy Scout.
Harcerzyku. No co, to powinno być z przodu. Zostaw gdzie było. Co za...
Good, your regulator's in position.
Zawór jest w dobrym miejscu. Balonik?
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Tak, balonik. Bum.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Lekcje chemii.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Do InstaHeat. O ile się nie zabijecie na teksturach w kolizji.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
I got a callback to that Universal Chorus line.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
I was married by a judge. Should have asked for
Did
a
you
jury.
see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat.
Not in your life, Buster.
Nawet w radiu mówią
Detective
o
Phelps
nas.
and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Beka.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Z tymi oczami mi tu latasz.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Tak.
You want me to grab two? Ketchup and a root beer?
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Are you liquored up?
Już telefon.
What was that?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Only movie stars have...
Phelps,
like
badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
You think
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Z tymi nakazami tutaj jest mocno naciągane. W sensie, że no tak naprawdę powinni mieć, jeżeli chodzi o...
Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Co?
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Optimistic, Cole.
Coś jeszcze nie. Czyli anarchista. Anarchista buduje... Następny.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Wow. Mogłem coś tam, oględziny jakieś dokładniejsze zrobić. Nie omieszkajmy się sprawdzić dokładnie. Ktoś. Znaleźliśmy. Reginald nam został. No to mamy cię, gościu.
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Hope that helps, officer.
Dobra, jedźmy do tych...
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Do tych koleżków. I teraz musimy wybrać, tak? Kurwa, Clemens.
You know the way. You can drive.
Wow.
You can drive.
Mam nadzieję, że dobrze wybrałem. No chyba źle.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Co za gość! Czyli zjebałem. Powinienem do Varleya pojechać.
You have a real viper's nest that insta-heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that. Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
No ale przecież...
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
Czyli nie masz licencji.
Insta-Heat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Zaczekaj, zobaczymy jeszcze... twoją instalację. Aha, dziękuję, zobaczę. Dobra, bo ktoś tam, jak widzieliście...
So where do you want to go? If Hartley's on the run, he might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917.
Pierwsza wojna.
Line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Zobaczmy.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Aha, myślałem, że przetnę.
Run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
O, ja se jaja robisz z tym. Dawaj go, dawaj go, dawaj go, dawaj go. Mamy go. Ale to nie on.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Wątpię, że to on.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Został nam Ryan. Ostatni element.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Aha.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said, son of a bitch.
Over GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Dobra, wracamy na ulicę.
Phelps, move in. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Mamy go.
Put your hands in the air.
Ło. Dobrze.
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
No tak naprawdę nic dla nich nie mamy. O, podejrzenie to wiecie, no tak.
Insta-heat, Phelps. It was their boiler caused the fire.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Pojedźmy do Instahit. Jeszcze raz. O, ja nas złapałem. Dobra, tego Clemensa jeszcze, co? Został nam trzeci przecież.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Chociaż te dwa miejsca. Dobra, jeszcze pojedźmy do...
I've got a big backlog of these things to install. How about leaving me to get on with it?
Budynek jest duży. Czuję się, jakbym był w kropce, wiecie? Tu też nic nie ma. Który jesteś? Clemens.
He's dull as dishwater.
You know the way.
I'm not
You can
with
drive.
the conversation.
So where do you want to go?
Sprawdźmy jeszcze jedną jego szafkę.
The specially equipped Chesapeake and all. Have been cleared away and the shades drawn.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
I gotta swing by the shop, make sure the orders are coming off the line. So if we're done...
Clemens. A, to tylko, że jest... Jeszcze jak na początku szło w miarę. Może coś musi być jeszcze, co wskazuje jednoznacznie na nich.
Barley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasik?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Co teraz?
Only one potential firebug left on that list, right? Let's see what he has to say.
Też mogę to otworzyć, czy... Dobra, to znamy to. Musimy poczekać do końca napisów, niestety.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Dobra, jedźmy do tego ostatniego. A, instahit mamy zamknięte, dobra. Musimy go zawinąć. Nie ma innej opcji, no. Z Ryanem.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No, don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Książeczka. I teraz tak, czy broszury...
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, copper.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Może to być ten gość.
At least as I recall.
O, proszę bardzo. Jaki charakterystyczny głos był w radiu.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Barley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Dobra.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Dobrze wiesz.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company, how do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Okay. On miał morderstwo, zarzut? To jest Ryan, tak?
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Kurwa gościu.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
Aj.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing? Nie lubię gościa. O, proszę bardzo.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Okay. You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Naprawdę?
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Dobra, to jest wywrotowiec.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Wszystko wskazuje, że to ten drugi.
Well, procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Patrol.
Harry says he'll sing, but
Gdzie jest drugi pokój przesłuchań?
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Are we going to the Mocambo this Friday?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Momencik. Robił, tak?
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think you played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Serio? Teraz nie wiem, bo jest przekręcony, tak? Ale nie wiem, czy to on.
Give me something, Varley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
Masz.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Stawiam, że źle.
How is it, no, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Świetnie. No to myślałem się, że mogłem to zrzucić na tego drugiego, no ale... No cóż, dobra. Okej, dziękuję wam bardzo, trzymajcie się do następnego. Hej!
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We've a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.